White Christmas is a 1954 Christmas romantic comedy musical and is considered a Christmas classic. I mean, the film follows a Broadway entertainer and an aspiring entertainer who made up during World War II. They both decide to become a duo, and they really become huge, even beginning to produce their own musical on Broadway. And they're asked to check out a sister musical act of that's related to one of their old war buddies. And so they follow the sisters to an inn in Vermont where the sisters are set to perform, and the duo meet up with their old commanding officer, General Waverly, who happens to be the owner of the inn. And the inn isn't doing so good for business, so both duos decide to, put together this big show to attract attention and business to the inn and hopefully save it. The acting all around is fantastic. I mean, you've got Bing Crosby playing a Broadway personality and former captain in the Army Bob Wallace. And by the way, Bing Crosby, there's certain people, especially if you're a fan of music, you're either a Bing fan or a Sinatra fan. You know, Bing or Frank. I'm a Bing fan. You have Danny Kaye as that aspiring entertainer who was also a former private in the Army, and his name's Phil Davis. Then you have the Haynes sisters. You have Rosemary Clooney, who is actually the aunt of George Clooney playing Betty Haynes, and then Vera Ellen as Betty's sister Judy. The overall chemistry between both duos is really what makes the movie for me, and you know in an instant who each guy and girl is destined to be with. And going off of that, I really love the slight animosity between Bob and Betty. As for the story itself, it's kind of paint by numbers, and really, other than the first few and the last few minutes, the bookends, the film doesn't really have anything to do with Christmas, really. But that's not what people come to see. They've come to see Bing Crosby sing, to see Danny Kaye sing and dance, and to see the music of the great Irving Berlin, again, one of the greatest composers to ever live, actually be brought to the big screen. And with that, the musical numbers are amazing, from the singing to the choreography to the set design. It's just, I think they're perfect. White Christmas isn't one of my favorite Christmas movies, but I can watch it whenever during the season, and hell, I can even watch it outside of the season, really, because the majority of the film isn't really a Christmas film when you really look at it. I don't really watch it, as I said, much for the story, but I watch it for the acting and the overall music and a lot of the set design, and I will be giving White Christmas 4 reels. Well, that'll do it for me. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more reviews and content, and as always, thank you so much for watching, Merry Christmas, and farewell until the next video.